Match number 2 in the IPL 2021 was between the Chennai Super Kings and the Delhi Capitals. A young side versus an experienced side, Guru versus Chela. Well, we can rename it again and again. But the truth of the matter remains that it was a much anticipated match and it definitely lived up to it. 5 talking points from the match, and we have to start with Suresh Raina. The man played his match after 699 days. But did you feel like it? Definitely not. Scored a stunning 54 for his side and helped them reach a good, formidable total. Second point had to be, I don't know how many of you all know it, but today is National Siblings Day. Tom Curran and Sam Curran, 2 England players who were playing against each other, one for CSK and one for the Delhi team. However, the younger brother was a little heavier on the elder one, smacking in and over of Tom Curran. Sam was 22 runs, a heavy over for Delhi that was. The third point of the match had to be the great comeback of Prithvi Shaw. He's been sort of out of form in the last IPL, but then he redeemed himself in the Vijay Hazare Trophy this match, and finally we see all that being brought forth to the IPL 2021. 72 runs, and you know what? You can actually see the change in the strokes, how thoughtful his entire innings was, and you could see that he's actually worked on his technique and comeback to show the world and to give all his critics a strong answer. The next point had to be Shikhar Dhawan and his 85. But you know what stood out for me in his knock was his anticipation of the bowlers. He read Shardul Thakur really well, and that could be seen in those 2 shots which he hit off the wide of Shardul's balls. Well, a really good knock there. And finally, we'll come back to something which did not work for both the teams, the bowling woes. Both the teams had gone deep in the batting lineups and had forgotten to take a specialist bowler. Probably that is what caused them. The spinners weren't working on the Wankhede pitch and their pacers didn't seem to get the right footing. Both the teams really need to work on their bowling, and if they do, nothing can stop them from qualifying into the semis and probably the finals. Let's see where both these teams head, but this was just the first match. So many more matches to go in the league stages. Till then, stay tuned.